Hey, shalom everyone. This is Chris Shoemaker, also known as Yehuda Ben Shomer, and welcome to the Daily Drosh. Today's Daily Drosh is taken from Galatians chapter 5, verse 16. And these are the words of Rav Shaul, also known as the Apostle Paul. And I'm going to be reading from the Tree of Life version, and it says, "But I say, walk by the Ruach." So that word Ruach is translated in other translations as spirit, but it also can be translated as another word, which we'll get to in a minute. "But I say, walk by the Ruach, walk by the Spirit, and you will not carry out the desires of the flesh." Okay, now that I got your attention, what's this other word that Ruach can mean? The word Ruach in Hebrew does mean spirit, but it also can mean wind. So when you're reading the Holy Spirit, you're reading the holy wind, So, let's compare the spirit to the wind, because in the Hebrew, that's what the meaning of Ruach is. It means spirit and it means wind. So have you ever been outside on a real blustery day and like gale force winds, maybe even almost hurricane force winds, and you're trying to walk somewhere and you're walking against the wind and you're having to hold on to your kippah or hold on to your hat, because the wind is pushing you back and you're struggling with each step. And if you have an umbrella, the umbrella just turns inside out because the wind's so strong, and it's hard to make any progress. It's really hard to go anywhere when you are walking against the wind. But, let's turn that scenario around. Let's say that you have the wind at your back. I remember I was walking with the wind at my back one day, and the wind was so strong it actually pushed me forward, and I stumbled as I was moving forward because I just didn't expect that big push of wind behind my back. But when the wind's at your back and you're walking, it's easy. It's so much easy. But when you're going against the wind, why is it so hard to walk against the wind? Because the force of the wind is coming against you and creating drag upon you. But when the wind is at your back, you don't have any drag and you're just easily moving forward, no problem. Okay, now let's switch back over to Ruach, meaning spirit. When you walk against the Holy Spirit, doing what the Holy Spirit does not want you to do, has not commanded you to do, you're in rebellion and you're walking against the Holy Spirit, it creates drag on your life. Life's a drag because you're pushing against God. You're pushing against the will of God and against the Holy Spirit. And it's hard to go anywhere. It's hard to do anything, but when you walk in the Ruach, when you walk in the Spirit, and you allow the Holy Spirit, the Ruach, to guide you, the Ruach, the holy wind, the Holy Spirit is at your back and is gently pushing you forward. And it's easy to go. Life's not a drag because you're just easily going along your path. So I just love what Rav Shaul says here. He says, "But I say, walk by the Ruach, walk by the Spirit, walk by the holy wind, if you will. Let it be at your back, and you will not carry out the desires of the flesh." So when you're trying to carry out the desires of the flesh, it's a struggle. It's hard because it's not right, and there's only pleasure in sin for a short season, but the repercussions, is a drag, right? But if you're obeying the Spirit and walking in the Spirit, and focusing on the Spirit and having the Holy Spirit at your back, leading and guiding you, you won't have time to think about walking in the flesh because life won't be a drag. It'll be a breeze. Yes, pun intended. And life will be great when you're walking in obedience to the Holy Spirit. So anyways, thanks for watching. And if the Daily Drosh has blessed you, don't forget to click the like button and share with a friend. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.